All right. Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. You're back on your phone. You're back on your phone.
You know, you get more interesting than my phone.
Who are you?
I'll get off the phone. I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
He's a level 1240 whiskey mooch. He lost points by being on the phone.
And this is Penderyn Single Malt Whiskey. Welsh whiskey. And I predict Daniel is going to insult an entire nation.
It's about time. Here we go.
Penderyn.
Penderyn.
I got it.
You only said that right because he's Welsh.
Penderyn.
That's not Penderyn.
How am I Welsh?
Well, Williams. Williams is a very well-known Welsh surname.
Okay.
Because, well, and I know this from Roy. William the Conqueror came through. And any village he conquered and wiped out everybody, he, like, made out and had sex with every available woman in the village.
Yeah.
And to everyone else, he said, all of you are now known as Williams. As in, you belong to William.
No,
it's a possessive surname.
I'm a descendant of a conqueror.
Yeah. That's one way to look at it.
So
the other way to look at it is your people got conquered by William the Conqueror.
I'm the one out of like 500,000.
And everybody whose name is Williams.
That's in the bloodline.
Everyone whose name is Williams has that name because they're owned by William the Conqueror.
Here's what I so thoroughly enjoy. Because you so rarely ever make fun of people.
I know.
And the only time you can even do it just a little bit, it has to have a historical thread.
I'm not good at making fun of people.
You know, if it's in a history book, then I can talk about the histories. It's like, there's no actual ball-busting part of your DNA.
See, here's the thing. I can be ruthless if the facts are on my side, and I'll destroy you to a fraction of a human being. But when it comes to sheer mocking,
no.
I'm just not good at it.
Facts are way too limiting.
Yeah, no. I'm just bad at making fun of people. Why would you ever go off
of facts?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. If you make somebody based on facts, that's hurtful. Right? If you just make stuff up.
See, this is the problem. Other people, they make fun of people, and everyone's like, oh, ha, ha, that's a funny joke. And then I try, and everyone's like, my God,
dude, that was
so rude. And I'm like, I'm trying to.
Right.
I just can't make fun of people.
Right, so
this is a Welsh whiskey, Penderyn.
It was opened. You're talking too much.
No, facts.
No.
Facts.
I don't care. Here's the fact.
We're back to facts.
Here's the fact. Based on the smell alone, you can't make fun of the Welsh.
This is butterscotch.
This is
candy.
This is interesting.
Oh, I get cherry.
Sweet.
I get the cherry I didn't get from
complex.
Yellowstone.
I haven't even tasted this. I'm going to have flashbacks.
South Wales.
A
couple of guys in 2004 decided, let's open a Welsh whiskey distillery. Mm-hmm. So they're making single malt whiskey in Wales. They started with myth and legend. Get the myth, the legend. And
a little on the.
And there was a rumor that Prince Charles had money interest in this, but then I looked it up, and as far as I can tell, all he did was visit the distillery on opening day.
Yes, he just he waved to the barrels.
Yeah,
waved to the barrels.
Oh, the Welsh.
Write it down.
The Welsh. You know, Welsh are like
the prince was here.
I've had discussions about this. So my parents lived in Hawaii for a while. Mm-hmm. In Hawaii, you can have a 30-letter word that's all vowels, right? Kalaniani, ole, right? In Welsh, you can have a 30-letter word that's all consonants. So on the phonetic alphabet in English-based language, you've got Hawaii, and on the other pole, you've got Wales.
You know, I'm part Hawaiian, too. That's why I'm so interesting.
Lord.
It's the marriaging of these cultures. Hawaiian. Totally Hawaiian.
All of my Hawaiian friends can take you to task on that.
They're not real Hawaiians.
I mean, I'm getting so sweet, perfumey notes on this. I'm having a hard time focusing on anything whiskey.
It's a thick mouthfeel.
You've been trying really hard to get mouthfeel back into the...
Right. It needs to be a regular part of our lexicon here. Because mouthfeel.
Because he just likes saying mouthfeel.
Yes. That's why I can never actually be a sommelier, because I'm talking about these things, mouthfeel.
I'm getting like cotton candy.
No, here's the thing. I think I may enjoy the smell more so than the actual whiskey.
Yeah, the smell is pretty magical. It's like going into a candy shop.
Mm-hmm.
Like an old-fashioned candy shop where the candies are in bulk bins and behind a counter and not wrapped in plastic.
It's super saturated flavors. These are big, loud sweet flavors that just coat every part of your mouth. Floral, perfumey.
Yeah.
Now
Now they're using pot still, single pot still, but they're finishing in column. They're doing transfer to a column. There's some variation of that. It's man, it's really dramatic.
They dropped a unicorn into the vat.
Yeah, because the Welsh, they have their unicorns.
Yeah, it's the legends, the myth. That's the myth, by the way, is the myth of the unicorn. It got dropped in here, and all the little unicorn dusty fairy things.
Do you see John Oliver's bit on when Scotland was trying to win its independence?
It was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, he did this whole thing about, you wonder why the Scots are pissed off at the English, but keep in mind that for 100 years they had a national anthem that had a sentence in it about the rebellious Scots to quell. All right. And he said, but to be honest, we did later to realize that was probably a bad idea, and so we replaced it with a line about pissing on the Welsh.
Yeah, keep it up. And I will conquer you.
And the only, yeah, that's right. You were conquered. You're not a conqueror. Then.
Yeah, we'll see.
And go do yourself a huge favor and go look up the comedy sketch series of Mitchell and Webb and look at their thing called, Google Captain's Hat, Mitchell and Webb. Who's wearing the captain's hat? And there's a whole thing about when they named a part of Australia New South Wales.
I want to add a little water to this to see if we can tone down.
I drank too much to add water.
Well, me too.
Freaking Welsh. You ever heard Welshing on a bet?
You know what? You're insulting a country at this point.
You know what that means?
No.
It's the same thing as basically an Indian giver.
If they have YouTube,
Also insulting.
if they have YouTube in Wales, you are in for a little
I don't think Wales has YouTube.
Based on what? They're not so backwater that they don't have internet. It's him. I'm sorry I conquered your ancestors.
I'm only going off on this because it's the only chance I've had to make fun of Rex in like 35 videos.
The fact that you have to go back hundreds of years.
I'm not good at making fun of people. So sue me.
Whereas you are a walking punchline.
It's only because I'm so awesome.
See, just swing and a miss. Mark Spierson.
Oh, Spierson.
Spierson.
Ah, I know Spierson.
As always, informative and amusing. So, Mark is drunk, obviously.
Anyone willing to call us informative and amusing.
Yes,
Obviously, he's already been partaking.
All right. But, see, the water, did it change it for you?
No, it made it more clingy.
Yeah. No.
And clingy is a good word for it. It's like it sticks to my mouth. Like I didn't want to let
that's
go.
the oiliness.
Yeah.
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 Oily, perfume.
But with sugars. Like, so Isla and Campbelltown whiskeys, they'll cling to your mouth, but they're trying to kill you.
Right.
This one clings to your mouth like, you know what this is? This is like overly sentimental romantic poetry.
Okay.
It just leaves you with this sort of like a Hallmark rom-com.
Sure, you go with poetry. You know Icy Pops?
Yeah.
The aftertaste of Icy Pops. Right? They just
squeeze the...
Yeah, you squeeze it out and it stays with you.
Yeah.
So
I always get stuck with grape, and I hated grape.
this is the whiskey that you would open if you didn't want to actually drink whiskey. You just wanted to smell some whiskey. Very interesting smell.
Now, I'll tell you, I was turned on to Penderyn at the Whiskey Fest in New York City.
Overbearing sweetness, though.
And loved what I tasted, but it wasn't the myth. So we're going to have to do another video trying to find the one that I tasted first that made me go, damn, this is great.
Okay.
All right, till tomorrow, I'm your crazy stay this side of legal.
May you return before we have time to miss you.
Cheers.